Hello everyone, remember this letter from the chairman, December 2024-2025, a focus on playability. As we jump into the new year, our primary focus across our Star Citizen teams is clear, improving playability. Our drive for playability surrounds three critical areas: performance, stability and content. A lot of people thought, fantastic, they are finally working on playability, that's so nice. And then I saw this on Spectrum. The epiphany we've had is, okay, we need to focus on how the game plays now. We've got to improve the quality of life. We got to improve the user experience. Chris Roberts wrote to release CitizenCon 2018. This means more than 6 years ago, Chris already played this card.
Ensure that the gameplay right now is polished. We're not there yet, but we are definitely working towards that every single release.
Of course, we are only 3 months in. CRG has 9 more months to work on stability, playability and bug fixing in 2025. I wonder if this will fall flat like so many other promises. Remember CitizenCon 2023, we hit an inflection point, yeah.
One of the real reasons why we wanted to show you this CitizenCon is because we've hit an inflection point on a lot of the features.
Okay, we didn't see anything about hitting an inflection point in 2024 and in 2025 so far. Yesterday I released a video about Drake Corsair and I got comments, Copilot cannot use the remote turret. So I was curious and I was just looking at IC reports about Drake Corsair and Prowler. And I can tell you, there are lots, just those 2 ships. If I would look at IC reports of other ships too, or if I would look at IC reports in general, this video could easily be 24 hours long. Yeah, but I don't want to make such a long video. Here are just a few examples of IC reports of Drake Corsair and Prowler. Link to those IC reports is in my first pinned comment below. Drake Corsair, Copilot unable to enter remote turret. Exactly like what 2 people on my video yesterday commented. Corsair meant turret stays dark after turned on, no MFDs. He's not talking about the remote turret, he's talking about the side turrets. So you don't get any MFDs, makes them pretty much unusable. And this is a curious one. Corsair meant turret not protecting operator from gunfire. Put a Corsair on the ground so that one of the side turrets faces many angry hostile NPCs. Operator turret. You will notice that gunfire penetrates the turret without issues, which leads to operator taking damage from direct gunfire. Corsair topside turret displayed in pilot's weapon group. I guess this is the reason why the Copilot at the moment cannot use the remote turret at the top. Last time I tested this was like a year ago, it worked fine. Missing ship parts. All components for my Corsair have gone missing. These were all stock items from what I recall. The only things changed were a couple of weapons and livery. Both weapons and livery still appear to be equipped to the ship. If you know what you are doing, if you know how databases work, changing the color of a ship or an item should not affect any of its stats. But with CRG this happens again and again and again. Here are just a few examples. Let's say it that way, CRG isn't exactly fantastic when it comes to coding and database use. And we have lots of IC reports about Prowler, some of those are open for more than 1 year. I hear you, who cares about the 5 people who bought a Prowler? Yeah, but Prowler is a very expensive ship. Even if only 5 people own a Prowler, CRG can do better, much better. Prowler ladder leading to the pilot seat is broken, so you cannot even go to the pilot seat. Yeah.
Ensure that the gameplay right now is polished. We're not there yet, but we are definitely working towards that every single release.
Prowler still only has 2 size 2 shields, but she is supposed to get 4 size 2 shields. Here's the Spectrum thread from September 2024 started by John Crew. Prowler 4 size 2 shield generators, but she still only has 2. By the way, this is just a number. Prowler doesn't have physical components yet, so CRG can just up the number to 4, but they don't do it. Prowler, Copilot seat and remote turret broken again. Remote turret can be fired, but no reticle is present in the HUD and you cannot target ships to get a targeting pip.
Ensure that the gameplay right now is polished. We're not there yet, but we are definitely working towards that every single release.
Prowler pilot issues. Step into pilot seat of Prowler, have pilot and co-pilot active at the same time. When pilot and co-pilot are both in seat, pilot loses control of targeting crosshairs. They get locked to the position they were in when co-pilot seating animation completes, regardless of where the crosshairs were at the time, and ship power management. Co-pilot gains control over ship power management but cannot see their armor account capacitor.
Ensure that the gameplay right now is polished. We're not there yet, but we are definitely working towards that every single release.
I mentioned this yesterday, CRG in year 13 still hard codes functions to certain seats and they make a lot of errors. For me, this is unbelievable for a project in year 13 with $1 billion according to Carl Jones. Remember, for 10 years by now, CRG is telling us that one fine day, the owner of a ship can set permissions who on board can use what. For example, who can fly the ship, who can enter a turret, who can use the bathroom. This requires something else than hard-coding functions to seats. Now you might say, engineering or Maelstrom will give us this. Yeah, but we were supposed to get both in 2024 and they are still nowhere to be seen. I stop here, I could find a lot more SC reports just about those two ships. 2025, the year of stability, playability and bug fixing. I think just fixing the bugs that are currently as IC reports would take CRG years. We just got a band-aid for live servers and people still report elevators not working and major game-breaking bugs.
Ensure that the gameplay right now is polished. We're not there yet, but we are definitely working towards that every single release.
Using old, non-maintained code with quick and dirty fixes, several layers on top of each other and putting new things onto this old code just doesn't work. CRG has to maintain their code, rewrite it if needed, but this rarely happens at CRG. CRG removing good people and replacing them with cheap, young, inexperienced people who don't find enough experienced people around them to learn from doesn't work. But all of this doesn't matter, sheep are still buying ships like crazy. Yeah. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Demonstrate a few things, because first off, let me just go into the outside view.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.